Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to New Forest Morphs. It is Wednesday midweek special, Jared. We've been doing a lot of cleaning today. A couple of hours in the snake facility this morning, Jared, and we've got two new move-ins that have come out of quarantine. Let's start with our Het Puzzle Het G-Stripe Fire Girl, which we've decided to call her name
Jenga.
Is it Jeng? What's the name of the snake?
Jenga.
Jenga. So that's from one of the Jenga puzzles. Do you want to have a quick look at her, Jared, and see what she's looking like? She's a beautiful example. Is she lovely? She wants to feed. She fed a couple of days ago, and she's just exploring her new territory. But she's over 1,000 grams. And Ashley from Living Arts brought her on, and we bought the genetic from Ashley. So thank you, Ashley, for that one. Also, you've got your hognose has moved in, Jared, but it's in shed, so we won't show you the hognose. But you can show the setup if you like. See where we are.
It's just in a little 1.75 litre rub.
Yeah.
It's got some lignocell bedding, tiny little water cup, and then a small little hide in there as well.
That's really good.
I think we're going to upgrade it to one that's a bit taller because baby hognoses are quite wiggly, so I don't want it escaping out the back.
Yeah.
But for now it's in there.
That's lovely, Jared. While we're at the spider side, we haven't done an update on our spiders, but we've got a couple of tarantulas that are really doing very well, aren't they, Jared? Let's have a look at Zorro first. So Zorro is a Brazilian black.
I might better get a light.
Get a light behind the back, you'll see it better. And you can see just how pretty he is. He's a good size, isn't he? And they've been feeding really well. We've been putting in some crickets, and they've been loving those. And I think the crickets build them up bigger, Jared, I think. And over here we have the golden knee Luffy, which is a golden knee tarantula. You can see how big that's going as well. Good size to her. And you can see all the hairs on its abdomen. And you can see why it's called golden knees, because it's got golden knees on the legs. And they're both doing pretty good. So that's an update on the tarantulas. And we have to thank Amy for those. And Amy, Jared, is doing really well. She's got our Colossus that she's hoping to breed with this year. Hopefully she'll get her first clutch. And also Matt and Nat, they're doing well. They've had their first lockjaw, so they're really excited about their breeding projects. It's lovely to see all these new families embracing the hobby. And Jared, you sent me a lovely new family midweek. Basically Lisa and John and Noah and family, they're coming this weekend, and they've fallen in love with potentially 3 or 4 different animals, and they had the Avatar experience, and it was just so lovely. Lisa particularly came in, she's not used to snakes, and she came in and actually really had a lovely experience, and that's going to help the whole situation. And that's one of the benefits of having a small facility like this, is unlike going to a pet shop where you've got quite a lot of public moving around and you've got various assistants that are going to be stretching themselves over several clients. When you come and visit us here at New Forest Morphs, you get a very personal experience. And we teach principles, we allow you to handle the snakes, you bond with the snakes, and I'll just show you a couple of them that they're thinking about, Jared. Noah's going to make the final decision, because obviously it's going to be Noah's snake, but I'll just show you some of the the ones they fell in love with. And this one over here, Jared, is a Leo Albino, a female, 2024. She's particularly pretty. We think she's leopard as well, and if you look at her,
Leopard.
she's got the leopard in her. And how do we know that, Jared?
Pattern.
The pattern. If you look at the pattern compared to a normal albino, you'll see that she's got that beautiful leopardy stripes down her back, and the head stamp's very leopardy. And I think she's an absolute gorgeous snake, Jared, and she's eating regularly. You feeding her, Jared?
Yep.
So feeds well. She's on 40-gram Maltese. So when you buy a snake from us, you will get the food, you'll get the heat mats, you'll get the thermostats. And Jared, if you can just bring a heat mat over here and a thermostat, so we can show everyone what's happening. So these are the heat mats. We use the Habitat heat mats. They are perfect size for the top system. And this is an example of the setup that we've got here.
It's 6 by 11 inches.
Yep. That's right.
7 watts, sorry.
Yep. And they are very reliable, Joe. We use them and we recommend them, so they're very reliable. And the heat mat will go on the outside of the tub here.
Yeah, underneath.
The thermostat, yeah, will be taped down to the heat mat, and we'll when we set it up before the family comes on the weekend, Jared, we'll set it all up and show them how it works. And we use special tape, Jared. We get the tape out, so we use special tape to tape those down.
Aluminium foil tape.
Aluminium foil tape, which is lovely. And then if you show the size rub that we'll start them off the hatchings, Jared, I think we've got one ready to go.
These 12 litre rubs.
12 litre rub to start with. And obviously we've got a vivarium setup as well. And the vivarium setup, the idea, I think this family would like to start up with a tub and then progress as it grows into the vivarium. And the reasons for that, Jared, are mainly because the snakes are comfortable in small spaces initially. There'll be a couple of hides as well. We'll make sure there's some nice cocoa husk viper bedding on there, and a couple of water bowls, good humidity. We look for 70% humidity and a heat spot from about 78 through to about 88 is what you're trying to achieve. So there's a 10 degree differential between hot and cold, and the snake can move on that gradient. And you'll notice the holes in there, Jared, you've put holes in that one for airflow. So you punch your holes in the tubs as well. And they're sealable lids, Jared, and we'd recommend putting a cloth or a towel over the top to give it extra security. And then obviously bring it out for its enrichment. So the enrichment will come out as you play with it. And then when we do the vivarium, which will be a setup which is going to be much bigger, big vivarium as it grows, we can put lots of enrichment in there for them as well, Jared, or they can choose their own enrichment. So I think that's one of the snakes they're thinking about. John particularly got on well with this snake and it bonded with him, and he really enjoyed this one. So it's a lovely snake, and it's got 50% chance of being het for clown as well. So if they do decide to get into breeding later, they're going with a girl first, and if they decide to go into breeding, they can buy a boy later. And that's the right way to go, is start off with your girls and then add your boys as they go. Yep. It's always a good move. Girls take slightly longer than boys to get up to sexual maturity, so it makes sense to go for the girls first. Now the one that Lisa liked, Joan, I'll just show you the one that Lisa liked. It was actually the hypo. She fell in love with the hypo.
There's a couple of them.
I'm trying to think, we've got a couple of hypos, haven't we, Joan? I think it's this one here is the one that she loved. And let's get her out and show you the other shortlist snake that they're thinking about. And you can see this is a firefly hypo. And if you look how pretty she is, she's
66% het pied as well.
Yeah, and we can check her markers to see whether she is carrying the pied. But you can also have it shed tested as well if you want to breed with her. And again, that's another girl, is it?
Yep.
And again, Lisa fell in love with this one. So it'd be interesting if each family member go for one each. And they work on it. It really is, and show the adult in there, Jared, because as they get older, they keep this colour. We've got the hypo firefly girl just up here, Ebony. You can see, even as an adult, if you compare the baby with the adult,
yeah, they keep their colour.
Look at the colour. Absolutely no difference, and that's what hypo does. It holds the colour.
Normally it will fade a lot.
This one's 3 years old. This one's only 9 months old.
Yeah.
And look at the difference. Over 3 or 4 years, there's no difference, and that's why hypo is such a popular genetic. And Lisa fell in love with this one. So it'll be interesting to see which one they choose, or whether they go away with more than one. But we will put that one back, and then I think Noah liked the banana jar, and I showed Mum and Dad the banana. If I get that one out. Let's have a look at the pastel banana het G-stripe. This is the one, I think. There's two.
There's one on the other side as well.
Yeah, let's get the 2 bananas out so Noah can have a look before he comes, because I know he's very keen.
This one's a different one.
He's very keen on watching our channel, Jared.
Nice. And
I sent him a little video by Mum and Dad, and he sent a lovely video back saying how excited he was to have actually got a video from me. So I'm looking forward to meeting the whole family, and Mum and Dad are coming as well. The grandparents are coming, which will be lovely, and I think they've got a daughter as well, so it'll be 6 of us in here. It'll be a busy afternoon on Sunday, but we're looking forward to it, and this is part of the reason why we're in the hobby. It's to see the children and see the parents really embracing this hobby, and by doing so, we feel like we're blessing the community that we're local to, and those people that are around us can feel the positive vibe and energy here. And this one I think is particularly nice because the orange dream you'll see helps to hold the colours. That's the banana. And the reason it's called a banana is you see these little black specks, as they get older, they will have more flecking, and some people like the flecking. Now, if you don't want the flecking, then the ultra male is another good substitute for a similar looking animal where they don't have the flecking.
And monarch as well.
And monarch. And incidentally, I've got an offer, Jared, I need to discuss with you, that we've got a subscriber that is got 2 het monarchs pairs, breeding pairs, that are locking, and I think one of them may be gravid, as a potential addition to our collection. And I'm just waiting for the family to come back to us with the price and the size of any follicles that the girl might be carrying. But we could be getting into the monarch genetic as well, something we would like to get into. But you can see here that they're all from a similar family. The monarch, the ultra. Oh, what were you trying to do there, buddy? You're trying to bite me. I'll tell you what it was. Look at that. That was really interesting. He didn't bite me, but he tried to bite me. I've never had that on camera before, but this one might need a little bit more taming. So there's a bit of a fiery on there.
Bit my son.
What it is, you can probably smell the blood on me because I actually bumped my elbow when I was cleaning tubs today. So that little drop of blood, isn't that interesting?
I don't know, this one bit my boy. My little boy.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe this one may
will
not
need a bit longer to tame.
This one might need taming up. Might be better.
If you like a fiery one, then that's the one. But
that one's got attitude, so you didn't tell me that, Jared. I'm picking him up thinking he's absolutely perfect.
No, I thought he was past it, but
yeah, but I wondered whether it was the blood on my elbow. But you can see, but he opened his mouth to try and bite me, but he couldn't do it. Thank goodness. Mind you, if you've been bitten by a few babies before,
they don't hurt.
They're pinpricks.
It's more scary for the kids.
Yeah. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, snakes, they are snakes, and they have got teeth. They've got very little venom, and these aren't venom.
They have no venom.
I think every snake's got a little bit of venom, Jared, to be accurate, yeah. But these ones, if they were to bite you, the venom is so weak, it wouldn't even do anything at all. But, yeah, so what we have here is we have 2 beautiful bananas. If you want a fiery one, and this one would be of interest, then obviously it's pretty. It's het for G-stripe as well, and it's pastel banana.
The more you hold them as well.
This one is more friendly. This is the son of Apollo, I think, this one. And Apollo's got a very gentle nature, but you can see this one wants to explore. I think if we handle it more, it will get used to being handled.
Yeah.
But you just got to proceed carefully when they're babies, because they can sometimes give you a little nip. But I think on the whole, I will bring out a little ultra male as well, so that Noah can see another choice. We'll get these back in. Put those back in here. While we're at it, Jared, why don't you show what's going on with Clutch 13? Because you made an observation today in shed. That's the day before they're going to fully shed out. Why don't you just explain what your theory is there, Jared?
So now that they've gone into shed, they're a bit duller. You can tell which ones have DG and which don't. So before, this one and this one look very similar, but now you can see there we've got 2 DG pieds and one that's not DG, and then we've got a DG het and then a couple in there that aren't DG. So just in shed you can really tell the difference.
Yeah, I thought that was really
and when they get out of shed you'll see even clearer.
So this is an example of an ultramale, Jared, which I think Noah may want to consider as an option.
Yeah, they're lovely.
And
put this one back.
the ultramale colour really well, Jared, don't they? So we can actually show Noah the adult version of this. So this one here is a ultramale, and you can see the crazy pattern on it as well. See all the hooking and all the alien heads are all opened up with lots of things going on, so it's a pretty example. Now compare it with Nova. If you go and look at Nova, which is a Mojave ultramale, he's 4 years old. Just have a look at him, Dad, and see how he's holding his colours and how beautiful he is. And Nova is available, so if they wanted an adult snake, Dad,
Yeah.
I think this family would like to grow with the snake.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of breeding boys and girls available. For anyone that wants to get into breeding without having to build the animals up, then we've got about 10 to 12 adults that we are selling on to our friends and family. So do hit us up. So that was all good. The other one that I wanted to share was the female version of Starburst, who's a very, very fine example of Mojave ultramale. And again, if you have a look at this one here, Jared, you see her? Look how beautiful she is.
Really bright. Karamac's the same as well.
And she's building nicely, she's eating well. Hopefully she'll give us a clutch this year. That one's doing particularly well. And I have to bring out my blackhead lavender het pied because this girl shed out today, Jared, and she's an absolute stunner. we just bring her out and show you how pretty she is out of shed. And she's building nicely. We might get the scales out and just see how far she is from her 1,000 grams, but she's not a million miles away. I would say she's about 800 maybe, but she's just shed out, Jared. So if you get the scale, or should I get the scales and we'll weigh her up? Have a look at her in the light.
She's a lovely cow.
And I can't wait to get the blackhead into the Dreamsicle project, Jared. I think it's going to be really wonderful. We could probably use her tub actually as scales. I just put that on 0. Guess the weight, Jared. What do you think? 850?
More. I think she's
950 maybe?
I'm gonna go 1,095.
I'll be surprised if she's over 1,000.
980.
Wow, how about
she
that?
was 985 before she slipped off. But
Now have you noticed, Jared, when they shed out, sometimes there's little marks on their skin. Can you see there? And it will settle down, but you see there's a little red mark there. See the red mark on the skin?
so she hide.
So would that be from the hide?
Yeah, so where it's pressed up against the hide, you see a little mark.
Right, okay, yeah. So there we go, she's a really, really pretty little one there. So, really, really happy with this girl. And she's putting on good size, she's nearly 1,000, so whether she'll be big enough to breed will be another thing here. So, we'll just put that one back. She'll go back into her hide. She might need a bigger hide actually, so if they are starting to get hide marks on their body, it means that she's outgrowing her hide. Should we switch out her hides, Jan? Why don't you get a bigger hide for her, and that will help solve that problem. We've just been cleaning a few hides today as well. We can use a big one, Jan. And then we'll just trade that one out. And what a beautiful girl she is. We've got 2 others in the clutch that are also growing. She was the one that went on food straight away. Yeah. And also, bearing in mind, we've also got James and Kaz coming next weekend.
Their little one's doing well.
Next Friday. Should we have a quick look and see how that one's doing?
Yeah, I took a picture of it feeding.
So that one there? Which one is it? No, it's this one here, isn't it?
One at the bottom.
Let's have a little look at this one and see how this one's
That's
absolutely
it, eating
stunning.
its food.
Look how stunningly beautiful that is, Jared. And again, let's weigh it. So let's just put the scales on. Okay. In fact, why don't we put that in the wash, Jared, and get a clean one for me, please?
Let's go straight on then.
We'll go straight on. 0 out then. Now I would guess 105, 110 maybe.
Yeah.
Shall we have a look and see?
120.
120 even better. So it's starting to put on some good size for Kaz and James. They're looking forward to breeding this lovely boy out.
And in real life it's even prettier.
Look at the beautiful dots on its dorsal, Jared. I don't think I've seen one with all those dots going. It's almost like a highway.
Beautiful snake.
I think this is absolutely stunning, Jared. I wonder what else is going on in here. If there's anything else might be going on.
It's just the blackhead.
The blackhead is just incredible in the Dreamsicle project.
It's het pied as well.
100% het pied. I think they're going to hit some bangers with this. I think it's absolutely stunning. You can see, look, it's got a feeding instinct. See how it turned on me there a little bit? So a little bit fiery, which is
not been handled much either.
No,
because we don't really handle the babies much so that they can eat well.
I think with James and Kaz, they'll soon get them, beautifully handled. I just love.
Eat well.
Just look at the patterns on that, Chad. Isn't that just amazing? I mean, we've got some absolutely incredible snakes to enjoy. I mean, really beautiful. And this is the fun part of the hobby, is that you share your offspring with good friends, and you see them hitting their goals as well, and you have joy in seeing them progress their projects, and that's the beautiful thing about it. So there's that one there, Jared. Was there any other snakes that we wanted to show off at all that may have shed out that you may think are worth a little look at?
The fire hypopie.
Oh, you have the fire. Let's bring up the 2 hypopies. Now, you've sexed them, you think there's a boy and a girl here on the 2 double visuals.
So camera
you couldn't see any hemipenes, could you? But do you want to pop? Let's pop them. I'll take the camera. Jared's going to pop. So
this one's got hemipenes. This one's the boy.
Yeah.
So we can have a look here. Oh, so there's 2
hemipenes
coming
that's
out.
Really clear.
Bit of wee as well.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah. So Jared's very good.
And
at
this
popping.
one.
You're very good at popping, Jared.
Yeah, all the time.
Lots of experience.
And then this one, it's got red, but they don't pop out. So I don't know.
Let's have a look.
There's 2 little red marks, but normally peens would pop out, and I'm not seeing.
I think that's a boy, Jared. I don't think it's a girl.
Just have really little peens.
Normally the girls don't have such red peens. I think
That's what I thought, but they didn't pop out like they normally do.
If we've got 2 boys, would you consider letting one go?
I don't know. I think it depends if they breed or not. If we have one that breeds well,
Yeah.
then no. But
Well, I think this is the other thing, is it's sometimes a mistake to give away both boys, because, or one boy, because if one of them doesn't breed straight away, because we found that with Hercules, he took a couple of years to get going.
yeah.
So I think what I would say there, Jared, is why don't we just see how they go? Let's resex them as they get bigger.
Also, that one's the banger of the clutch, but I prefer how this one looks.
This is true. I mean, they're both very, very, very beautiful. And again, the hypo, which we showed you earlier, was amazing.
I think it's worth keeping both.
Yeah. And if Lisa wanted to go for that hypo, and it is het pied, you can end up producing these. And I showed them these, Jared, and guess what they said? They preferred the one without the pied.
Some people are like that. Some people
Isn't
are a fan of the white.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
But they do like the pieds, but in the hypo, she liked the Firefly hypo. She said that she felt the Firefly hypo was very special.
It's got the patterns are really cool.
Yeah. So that's lovely. So
it's all a personal preference. So
yeah. So I think that'll probably do it for today, Jared. I don't think there's anything else I can think of that we wanted to cover.
I suppose we could show this one more time before it goes tomorrow.
Okay. So we've got Lauren coming tomorrow, haven't we? She's picking this one up. How's this one doing? Should we bring it out and weigh it and see how it's doing?
Yeah.
Have you sexed it and double checked to make sure the sex is right? Is it a boy or girl?
Definitely a boy.
So that's a boy. We may have hit 3 boys here, Jared, all pieds. Let's just zero that out. I would say 130, maybe? 120?
120.
120.
125.
125. Right.
Oh, 130. Yeah, 130.
There we go.
It's like you knew.
This might be a good afternoon for having a round of golf with my guessing. But I managed to have a game of golf with my brother-in-law, and Jad's had a nice day with his wife yesterday, didn't you, Jad? You weren't working yesterday.
Yeah.
But I had a couple of hours with my brother-in-law, and I found a slightly larger tee that I was using. I was using small tees to tee off, and I wasn't hitting many green shots or birdies. I moved across to a higher tee, and I hit 2 back-to-back birdies, Jared. So today, if we do go out, it is chucking it a little bit. We may go out for a couple of hours. I'm going to try the new tees and see whether I get an improvement in my golf game, which would be fun, and give you a bit of a run for your money, Jared. So that's all going well. I'm swimming every morning in cold water, and that's really helping me as well, Jared. And not long before my op, so keep training, keep working. Hope everyone else is doing well. I want to say thank you to everyone for all your love and support, all the lovely collaborations that we're doing, all our friendships. It all means a lot to us. And having families like Lisa and John's family come over, Jared, that was so special. And it is really, when you get a beautiful family visiting your facility and you feel part of the family, it's just a lovely, lovely experience, isn't it, Jared? They're lovely people. So thank you very much for your love and support, and we shall see you again. Bye bye for now.